No, it's not. It's not.
Money's not everything, is it?
Do you get it?
No, but as a youth, it is. That's why I'm with Chronic, because I know
Your
about...
mum told you that, and
you're
I know.
You're not working it out. My dad used to pull up and just drop the peas off and bounce, bro. So
I would have been cool with that.
That's fine. You can be cool with that 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 times, whatever. But bro,
all bare times, I'd be cool.
But what I'm trying to say is, where are you getting your knowledge from? Where are you getting your understanding from your mum? Like from your mum, because that's who you live with. My dad just pulling up and
that was his choice, you know that, right?
Listen
to choose a good woman to raise you.
100%, but it's the knowledge for the kid to actually
that paper is stopping. It's supposed to stop you from doing so much more crime.
What paper?
What he's dropping you, but you just chose to do crime more.
I'm talking about like age 10. 11.
See, that's even crazier. You're supposed to be even happy.
I'm not talking about...
no, but that's even...
Edge notes.
Yeah, do you get what I'm saying?
Are you seeing any of these edge notes? How often?
Not very often.
Okay. Not very often. It's not every weekend.
Like my dad's got he had a big business, big bakery in Brixton. He lived in East. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like East Ham type
First choice.
I beg your pardon?
First choice.
No, so his bakery was called Cool Bakery.
She's thinking.
And it was just, do you know... is it Balham? You know Balham? Balham? Yeah, just up there on Brixton Hill still.
Balham's not Brixton Hill, but...
No, Balham Street.
Balham Street.
Balham Street.
Do you know Balham Street?
It's just round the back of...
Next to the pub.
I was thinking Balham. When he said Balham, I was thinking, yeah.
No, yeah. But, yeah, so my dad was always handling business type shit. But when he could, he'd come over to East, drop off a little check, and then just keep it moving. Do you know what I'm saying?
Pops, I'm here. I'm here. On
but I feel like how comes
still.
You see sometimes, like as a man, you could be doing the most you can do, and the most you can do, like 100% is 100% of whatever. Like you have to make it something more. But what makes a child, even turn to an adult, feel like that? Who would alert you to that? What is his 100% is not enough. Enough for who? Because it's enough money.
Yeah, it's enough money. But as I said, it's the time getting put in. So I'm seeing other kids go in school with their dad or
parents' evening.
My dad's not there for none of it, bro. It's just bread.
My dad weren't there for none.
Do you know what I'm saying? So as you grow up, 10, 11,
I couldn't
12,
even believe
13,
my mum was
14,
there.
You start.
But if your dad worked in the, like for instance, I tried to think of, okay, when would that be acceptable for you to think? If your dad was in the army, you wouldn't think like that because your mum wouldn't have been telling you that. She'll be telling you that, yeah, you're going to see your dad once a year, but it's a good fix. So him coming to your one thing, you would rate it.
It's like this. It's like, for me personally, this is why prison for me now is a no-go. It's a no-go, not like no. Do you know why? Because I'm absent from my kids, bro. Like so that's like the army. That's the same thing. Oh yeah, because that's what we told my youngest. We was at work. I was in America. Apparently,
the reason you get sent to jail is to give the public a break from, because you're not learning, innit? Like, so you by default you go into jail. The society gets a break, innit? When your dad or something like is not there, sometimes that can be for your benefit, because it all depends on who your dad is. Is he a good influence in your life or a bad influence in your life?
Yeah, well, my dad had loads of kids, bro. So like the time to do everything for me personally, it's never gonna happen.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
See that there, that he had loads of kids. Just them 5 bills and all that. You know what I mean?
But he had a big business.
No, but you get what I'm saying?
How many children he had?
No,
but you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, no matter how many children.
I'm telling you,
it all boils down, like, when you say the term the money, that's why I asked you, how often did you see your dad, innit? Because...
not very often.
Yeah, so that kind of puts it into the spectrum of like, okay, that 5 bills. If it's
but sometimes you don't even know it's your mum's fault.
Even, but I'm just trying to say...
Like, see with me, yeah? No, I'm saying, because that's how I used to think madness or whatever, yeah? Till I got older, because remember I never had no dad or whatever. But then I realised, wow, when you get older, you realise, it might not even have been my man's fault. Like, but... I said it before, I think on Chris's episode, like, we don't realise, like, I don't think our mums even realise. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Because I used to just follow my mum. Like, and that was her vibe towards my dad. When really, my mum could have been, like, encouraging, she could have been encouraging a better relationship.
So she was just indoctrinating
obviously,
her fears and insecurity on you about your dad. That's all it was.
No. My thing was she didn't encourage the relationship.
This is what I'm saying. She was indoctrinating you to make you feel how she felt?
No, that's what I'm saying. You're not listening. It wasn't nothing to do with that. It's that she wasn't encouraging me to thingy with him. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, not even like, oh yeah, phone your dad.
Why though?
I don't know. From her, just from
her
her
insecurities, her fears. That's what I'm trying to.
I don't know, and you don't know.
You. No.
Do you get what I'm saying? Because it's only she knows.
But this is what I've worked out. Yeah,
Do you get what I'm saying?
But what I've worked out, yeah, bro, yeah, as a man and having 2 kids is that what you're saying happened to me on my second child, bro. And I didn't know. I wasn't understanding what was going on. There was a lot of indoctrinating going on, but I didn't understand what was going on to the point where I had to ask God to like direct my thoughts because my heart's hurting. Like, why is my son not as close to me as what I feel he should be? But it's because of his mum's fears and anxieties that she's on me. She's putting it on my son. So, for example, if my son was to come over for the weekend or whatever, before it might have been a situation of like, don't do too much because you know your dad will go mad. But she knows I'm not going to go mad.
Yeah.
I'm the
Starts from there.
But that's her.
It's just my
That's her, because I go mad at her. I might tell her to shut up. I will never tell my son to shut up. I pick him up every day, all day. Yeah, I call him my son. I call my youngest my son, and I call my eldest champ. And that's their names, bro. Yeah, one is my son, the other one is a champion. That's how we're moving in life.
But you do have to remember though, yeah. You see, when you're not there present all the time, they have to use you as a threat and discipline. I didn't used to get it either. Like, why are you always saying what I'm going to do or whatever?
I'm gonna do this, but
you're talking about a boy Pitney who's unruly.
I was going to say, there is levels
there's
to
levels
it. Like,
and there's ways about doing it. Do you know what I'm saying? Because as I said, like,
there has to be a healthy fear there.
And my youngest, he's on this vibe of like, whoever his mum don't like, he don't like. Yeah, he's mummy's boy that way. Yeah, if his mum's got a problem, he's got a problem.
You like that? I thought that's natural. Whether your mum don't like, you don't like.
My mum was on that one.
Yeah,
But
you know
what I mean? Whether my mum don't like, I don't like.
As a parent, so for example, with my grandma, like, she made it known to us that it's big people's business. Right. So don't be taking on whatever I'm taking.
As an adult, I can take that stance now and be like, oh, come on, if you don't like the neighbour, you don't like her. But
that's what she was like. So if I wanted to walk past someone, she would pull me up because it's big people business. You're not a big person. You're not an adult. Don't involve yourself in that.
I hear what you said.
Whereas some parents, they're saying, don't chat to that person, don't look at them.
They got the kids swearing with them when
they're doing mad stuff.
So like all of that stuff, like you just have to just take it as balance. Like me, when that shit was going on with me personally, I had to, like, as I said, I prayed, I asked God to guide my steps, because these steps are, for me, is serious. This is my family. The home starts. This is where it starts. It starts here. If you can't get this shit right, forget about career. Forget about doing this and that. If you can't get your home life right, bro, good luck to you.